Hi, it's James Willoughby at Keller Williams Realty. Another installment of my weekly market update here in the Austin area. Wanted to share with you what's happening and give you a first glimpse now that we have 2 weeks of statistics in. This is probably my favorite chart, so I'm going to lead off with it. Essentially, what this is new listings versus new pendings. Now, we definitely saw fewer people listing, right in here where it was Thanksgiving and the Christmas time frame. Listings have picked up a little bit, new listings, but also if you look at this blue graph right here, that shows that also home sales have picked up. So that's the good news. Let me turn my phone off. All right, sorry about that. And price reductions, it's kind of interesting. They kind of jumped up for the last couple of weeks. I think that the sellers that were on the market that didn't sell last year are getting their price right. So we are still seeing price reductions, although you can see not at the mammoth rate that we were, in Q2, Q3. And of course, closings are a function of, pending. So we did have a lot of closings at the end of last year. Now, this is an important chart here because this is weeks of inventory. So it's looking at our absorption rate, what we're selling every week versus what's actually on the market. And that gives us how many weeks of inventory we have. So, at the height of the market last year, we had probably 3 weeks of inventory, maybe even less than that. And then you can see how it went up. And then these spikes here, these are the holidays once again. So you always see those spikes. But you see how it's dropped down. So now we're running, about 12 weeks of inventory. So that's really good. We're in a good market for sellers and quite honestly, still a good market for buyers as rates have come down as well. So what I'm hearing from my friends out there that are working hard in the new home sales arena, that the traffic is back. They're seeing a lot of traffic. In fact, I'm selling a new home today, and of course the price had been reduced, so it's a pretty good deal. But once those deals go, once they dry up, they're not building a ton of spec homes. So we think that part of the inventory will curtail and that the new home market will get stronger. And as you know, new homes compete with resale homes. So that'll be real interesting because their supply of inventory will be down as well. This does take in effect takes in new home inventory as well. But the one thing you got to remember is that most builders actually don't put all their inventory on the MLS, and some builders don't put their inventory on the MLS at all. So to that extent, the numbers that we're showing you here don't quite tell you the whole story. At the same time, I can tell you that we have very few listings right now, but the 2 of them that we put on the market last week both sold, and both of them sold for just over full price. So that's good news for home sellers, because if you price your home right and it shows well and it looks good and smells good and is available to show, then it's going to sell, and it'll sell for a fair price. So if you're a home seller in 2023, I think that's good. If you're a home buyer in 2023, I think that's good too, because rates are coming down and there seems to be a lot of emphasis on the inflation rate lowering and mortgage companies getting their ducks in a row to get the best rates that they could possibly give in the current market. So any questions on real estate, please feel free to reach out to us. We'll look forward to talking to you then. Thanks. Bye.